I watched last night and you heard about it yesterday afternoon. The big story, Fox News sits down for an exclusive with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He's a still frame to many people. He finally became a moving action figure yesterday as he admits to having chemical weapons but blames terrorists for using them and creating the entire insurgency. Former Democratic Congressman and Fox News contributor Dennis Kucinich secured the interview, so he's there, and he's there with our senior foreign affairs correspondent, Greg Palcott. And it was pretty big. It was a big interview, and it was a chance for us to hear his voice. And he sounds like a professor/eye doctor.
He did. He seemed like a smooth operator, and he was also in control. Michelle Malkin joins us right now. Michelle, he seemed like he knew what he was talking about, but you know he was lying to every question.
Yeah, that's right. Calm, cool, and delusional, I think is how Richard Grenell put it. Perfect. I think we could have titled this episode Liar, Liar, Liar. And I think it was instructive for the American people to see how stone cold hearted and brutal this dictator is, and clearly how he's playing not only Obama, but the world.
Yeah.
And Michelle, we know you have a special highlight, one that you truly loved from that interview, and that is this.
Yeah.
Take a listen.
Have you spoken to President Obama?
Never.
Have you ever spoken to him?
Never.
Are you interested in speaking to our president?
That depends on the content. It's not a chat.
If you wanted to send him a message right now, what would you say to him?
Listen to your people. Follow the common sense of your people. That's enough.
It's pretty extraordinary. You know, he's never talked to the President of the United States, even though when then Senator Obama was running for office, he said, you know, I'm going to reach out to these crazy people around the world and try to get things done.
Yeah, well, I think a signal of the failure of the diplomacy that this administration promised. You know, there wasn't a lot that could be comprehended in the word salad, as you put it, Steve, that Bashar Assad served up with a dressing of BS during that interview. However, that is probably the one most comprehensible thing that he did say, and of course it's what a lot of us have advised this president to do, listen to the American people, and maybe it's the one sound piece of advice that Obama will take.
You know, the Wall Street Journal today, the best thing that Bashar al-Assad has going for him is the makeup of the rebels. Right now, the front page of the Wall Street Journal says the rebels are shooting each other now. So there's one faction going against the Free Syrian Army who we're supporting. So it's a muddled situation. Are you under the belief now that we're waiting for Russia, for not only Syria, but now it looks like Iran as well?
Well, I think that's why Assad seems so comfortable being able to sit down like this, knowing that they have the upper hand. And I think it was also very telling, and this is what you're hitting on, I think, Brian, during this interview, how often he did play up the fact that his opposition, that these rebels, of course, are made up of the people that we're trying to defeat, supposedly, since September 11th. And I think that he realizes that that muddle is to his advantage, and he's exploiting it.
Yeah, the whole interview was quite an eye-opener, just that he could sit there and lie so effectively. People are going to be talking about that, a great exclusive for